All right. Okay. So we are getting closer to the swing. So the next thing, so we've been doing all of these various movements where we're maximizing the posture, we're moving with tension, we're developing the base of strength that will allow us to explode. So now we're going to actually explode. The first thing we have to do is I want you guys to understand what explosion means to your body. Explosion means moving with enough force that you can actually project your body weight off the floor. Now it doesn't matter. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a vertical jump. It doesn't matter how high you jump, whether you get 2 inches or 20 inches off the floor, your body does the exact same thing. So these guys are going to do 5 vertical jumps. I want you to watch their hips, watch their posture as they do it. I want you to try it because it's the next thing you've got to learn in the sequence to learning how to swing properly. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, good. Hips go up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. So the thing you want to really pay attention to, and if you need to rewind to see it again, go ahead and do it. I want you to see how at the top of that jump, their body was straight, right? It wasn't extended forward. It wasn't pushed back. It was straight. So their quads, their glutes, and their core, everything fired till they were in this vertical straight position in the air. All right. That's the first thing you got to do. Practice a couple of vertical jumps just to remind your body of the movement and remind your body of how fast it has to move to actually get off the ground. That's what you need to do. Step number 2 is I'm going to take 2 imaginary nails and nail their toes, nail their feet to the floor. So both of them, their feet are nailed to the floor. Now they can't move. They're going to try that same vertical jump again. They're going to try to jump out of these nails. You guys ready? 5 times. 3, 2, 1, go. Look at their heels. Notice their heels want to come up, but they can't really come up off the floor. So now what they're learning how to do is stay grounded and drive their hips off the floor. With those things in mind, if you can hold your posture, combine your breathing, and move with some explosive force, you're now ready to take the next step to get closer to a swing. The next step to get closer to the swing is what we call a pop squat. So you guys are going to pick up the weight this time. Okay, so Candace is going to face the side. David's going to face forward. So we're going to start from our beginner stance, our catcher's hold. And what we're going to do is practice that explosive squat we did with your feet nailed to the floor, using your breathing, that power, our grunt breathing. We're going to use that now. Okay, you guys ready? Hips go back and they drive themselves up. Good. Hips. Watch their heels. Stay grounded to the floor, but there's a little movement because it wants to come up. They're not driving themselves up. They're not coming up and staying on their toes. They're trying to come up. It's the speed of their hips that's making them feel like they want to come up, but ultimately they stay grounded. Posture stays the same. Hips do all the work. Come on, guys. We got to do it one more time so they can make sure they see it. One more time for you guys. One more time for the people. All right. Okay. Go for it again. Watch again. Hips drive, coming to perfectly straight. Exhaling. Abs stay tight. Beautiful. You guys see that? Okay. That's what we call a pop squat. Now, if you're doing one of our programs and you're supposed to do the swing, but you feel like you don't have the swing down or you're losing your technique, you can substitute the pop squat. It will give your body as close as you possibly can get to the exact same resistance and explosion without actually having to do the swing. But the pop squat is what we call the transition exercise to get you from doing your perfect squat into your perfect swing. It teaches you how to move with posture with an explosive movement behind it. Okay, so our next step is we are actually going to practice or learn how to do the swing. So again, don't lose any of the other things that we taught you earlier. The first step was to learn to move with posture. The second step was to learn how to breathe. The third step was to practice your squat. and then we used the pop squat as our transition. So we had 4 steps in there, 4 things that we were trying to teach your body how to do so you could safely perform this exercise, which is called the swing. The swing is one of the most effective and most beneficial exercises out there, period, because it really does require you to use your entire body. It's great for weight loss, for explosive movement, to help you build speed, to learn how to manipulate and manage different types of forces. I could go on and on with the advantages of the swing. But if you do those 4 steps that we did, then when you get down to doing this exercise, you'll know that your body understands and has the strength and the flexibility in the right areas to do it safely and effectively.